It feels like we're literally drowning in plastic. It's everywhere, in our oceans, in our soil, heck, it's even inside our own bodies. But what if the answer wasn't just about using less plastic, but about, well, unmaking the plastic we've already created? A wild new scientific breakthrough might have just handed us the key. It's a huge question, right? It just feels so overwhelming. Every time you see a picture of a polluted beach or another giant landfill, it really does feel like a losing battle. But what if? What if the tide is about to turn? All right, before we get to the good news, let's just quickly remind ourselves why this problem is so incredibly hard to solve in the first place.
400 plus. That's the minimum number of years it can take for just one single plastic bottle to decompose. I mean, to put that into perspective, that's longer than many countries have even existed. It's just staggering.
So what that means is every single piece of plastic we throw away today could easily outlive us, our kids, our grandkids, and their grandkids. We're creating this legacy of trash that's going to stick around for centuries. Okay, so against that pretty bleak backdrop, science is now offering this incredible glimmer of hope, a development that could totally change our relationship with plastic waste. Seriously, what's coming out of research labs in the USA sounds like it's straight out of a science fiction movie. Scientists have actually engineered a solution at the molecular level, something that targets the very structure of plastic itself. And this is the headline from the research. We are talking about special, superpowered enzymes that can break down plastics not in 400 years, but in just a few hours. Let that sink in for a second. Hours! Now, I know it sounds like magic, but it's all based on some really brilliant science. So, how exactly do you get an enzyme to, eat plastic? Let's break it down. Okay, the easiest way to think about an enzyme is to picture a tiny pair of molecular scissors. Our bodies use them all the time to break down food. Well, these new enzymes have been designed to do the exact same thing, but their target is one of the toughest materials we've ever made, plastic. The whole process is actually pretty straightforward. It works in 3 steps. First, the enzyme latches onto the plastic surface. Then, like those tiny scissors, it starts snipping away at the long, tough chemical chains that make plastic so durable. And finally, it breaks those chains all the way down into their original chemical building blocks, which, and this is the amazing part, can then be used to make brand new, high-quality plastic again. All right, now let's really put this incredible new speed into perspective. This is where the true power of this discovery becomes crystal clear. It's kind of mind-blowing. Just look at this. On one side, you've got nature's timeline. Over 400 years of just sitting there, slowly decaying. And on the other side, you've got this new process, a few hours. This isn't just a small step forward, it's a completely different way of thinking about how we can deal with plastic waste. And the crucial thing to understand here is that this is about so much more than just recycling faster. This tech could let us truly close the loop. See, most recycling today actually degrades the plastic quality every time. But this process, it turns old, nasty, discarded plastic back into its pristine, raw materials. It's absolutely revolutionary. So, whenever you have a breakthrough this big, it immediately makes you look to the horizon and ask, okay, but what does a world with this technology actually look like? I mean, can we really start to imagine a future with cleaner oceans where those massive floating garbage patches are just digested and removed? Could we actually start to shrink those mountains of plastic piling up in our landfills? Is this the start of a truly circular plastic economy? For the first time, these possibilities are actually on the table. It's a really powerful thought to end on, isn't it? We created this material that was designed to last forever, and it's become one of our planet's greatest burdens. And now, science may have just handed us the eraser. The only question left is, are we ready to use it?